corner here. So for the opening period, the Canes in white are the home team, and they will be moving away from the camera. And the Royals in black are the away team, and they will be moving towards the camera. So we are in the middle of the warm-up. About 2 minutes left on it. Okay, so a notice to everybody. I do not know everybody's numbers off the top of my head. Being that the Royals are going to be coming at us for the first and third periods, I will call people as I recognize them or as I can see numbers. But I will be sort of winging it as we go. So that is going to do it for the warm-ups. Teams are going to get the pucks in. Each team is going to have a little huddle in front of the net, get some last-minute pep talks, and then they will get their last-minute coaching, and we will get this started. See everybody in just a moment for the start of the game. Teams have broken their pregame huddles at the nets. Royals with their starting lineup out. It is going to be Thomas, Schumacher, and Johnson as the forwards, with Tsui and Bible on defense. Canes now getting their starting lineup out, and we are ready to go. Canes win the opening drawback. Play to the far side, intercepted by Thomas. Thomas dumps it into the Cane zone, where the Canes will collect. Pressured by Johnson. Canes move the puck behind the net to the near side. Tipped up. That is not off the glass. Held in. Bible steps forward, dumps the puck back behind the Canes net. That bounced off the back of the cage. Picked up by the Canes. Pressured on the near side. Schumacher blocks the puck in front. It is loose in the slot. Digging for it. It's in Johnson skates now. Schumacher breaks the play up. And the Canes now skate away towards the near side out of the zone. Pressured by Bible, puck dumped in. That is going to drift wide of the Royals net where Tsui picks it up. Tsui gets run into behind the net. Puck sent hard around, intercepted by the Canes. Shot on net, saved by Heller. Puck sent behind the Royals net to the near side. Played up the wall by Schumacher, but not out. Played back in. Schumacher tips it to Bible. Bible gets her pocket picked. Puck bounces to the slot where Thomas will collect. Thomas races up the middle of the ice, dumps the puck to the boards in front of the Canes, collects her own dump in, and then the Canes will collect and play it into the Royal zone. Collected by the Royals, sent up the near side by 87 is... I don't have an 87 on my roster. Played forward by Picard. Picard drops it back to Srey. Srey gives it back to Picard. Picard can't get to the puck in time. Srey sends it to the middle, collected and sent wide by Shen. Collected by Thomas. Her centering feed blocked by a leg. Canes rattle it up the boards to the near point. Collected. Shot from distance. Blocked. And then stepping in now, knocked out. Oh, held it in the zone. Dumped in from the high slot. Collected by the Canes and rattled out off the near boards, Played up the near side to Picard. Picard collects, gains center, and dumps the puck in. Canes collect behind their own net. Puck played up the far boards. Battle in front of the net, tipped towards the goal line, but now knocked out by the Canes. Canes move up the middle of the ice. Puck stolen by the Royals. Lobbed up the near side. Canes intercept at center. Play the puck back into the Royals end. Broken up by the Royals just over the blue line and bounce back out to neutral. Canes get to the puck first. That bounced off a skate. And now the Canes step into the zone. Sorry, that is Bruno. 87 is Bruno this week. Puck played up the near boards. Pushed forward by Bible. Bible exits the zone. Now skates towards the middle of the ice. Bible steps in the zone. Moves past one. Moves past second. Backhands it to the middle. That is blocked aside by the goalie. Puck cleared around to the near side. Held in by Johnson. Johnson sends it across. Hireman races over. She gets to it first, bashes the puck up the boards. Collected by Sawaka behind the net. Sawaka plays it to the front, gets tipped back into the corner. Johnson goes to chase. Canes get their first, send it up the boards, and now skate out of the zone. Puck gets played across at center. Bible races forward to it, and she gets her pocket pick coming over the blue line. Royals recollect. Tsui moves to the far side, plays it ahead to Johnson. Johnson can't hold on to it. Canes play it back out to center where Tsui recollects. Tsui plays it back up the boards. That's behind Hireman. And now Johnson gets pressured coming into the zone. Puck loose and still inside the zone. Now turning to the near side. Sawaka takes a shot. That is going to be bounced wide of the goal off of a skate. Sealy can't seal the line on the far side, but it is helped out by Srey. Srey moves to the near side, backhands it to the middle. That is intercepted by the Canes, who give it immediately back to Srey. Srey steps to the dot, takes a shot. That is scooped up by the goalie, who hangs on without a rebound. Draw will be on the near dot directly in front of me. Srey to take the draw. A little bit of miscommunication. Royals win the drawback. Chipped ahead, but to a Cane stick. Canes move to the far side, lobbed out of the zone. That was slowed down on the way through. Racing forward, Canes get to it first. Play broken up on the boards. Bodies falling down. Canes recollect, send it to the front. Shot blocked by Heller. And the puck gets played out to neutral. Canes move to the near side. Played forward and dumped deep into the zone. Chased down by the Royals in the near corner. Centering feed does not connect with anybody and gets played back out to neutral where the Canes will collect. Canes control at their blue line. Played forward to the far side. Royals lucky to get away with the player coming on and landing on the puck. Play still in front. Shen sends it forward. Canes dump it into the Royals zone. Royals recollect, played back out to center. And back in, but the Canes were still offside. Draw will be on the near dot, just outside of the Royals zone. Johnson to take the draw. Draw one towards the middle of the ice. Johnson's going to get to it first. She gets her pocket pick. Canes drop the puck back to the red line. Picard intercepts but can't get a hold of the puck afterwards. This will be launched in for an icing on the Canes. Draw will come back to the near dot. Offensive zone draw to the Kane goalie's glove side. Johnson wins the draw to the outside. Puck gets played into the slot. Canes turn it up middle. And Sui could not hold the blue line. Sui now races back to get to the puck at her own blue line. She passes across. Now sent to the near side. Picard can't hold on to it. Canes knock the puck into the near corner. Rattled up the near boards. And bounced out of the zone. Canes will recollect at center. Canes try the far side. That is not going to be icing. Sui will collect it behind the Royals' goal. So he passes up to Picard on the near side. Picard overskates it. Canes are going to pick it up off the half boards. Puck dumped back into the corner. Dump pass partially blocked. Now sent into the corner. Oh, no, just to the circle. Bouncing puck collected in the slot. Backhanded forward. Canes will tip the puck into the far corner where Tsui will collect. Tsui tries to send it past up the far boards and now connects. Shin tries to chip it through. Can't get through on the initial attempt, and the Canes hold the zone. Played back up the far boards. That will go behind the net. Rattled around to the near side where Picard will collect. Picard now with time and space. She's going to move up the ice. Step into the Canes zone. Dump the puck around the defender and then go to get it. Centering feed. And Hireman got knocked down in front of the net, preventing a shooting opportunity. Play still in the zone, now knocked out to neutral. Collected by Picard. Picard plays it to Hireman. Hireman turns to the near side. Hireman gets her pocket picked by the Canes defense, and the Canes will clear the puck up the middle of the ice and down. Bruno back to collect in her own zone. Bruno circles to the near side. She lobs the puck ahead. That's too hot to handle, and it's going to come all the way down for an icing. Draw will be to Heller's glove side in the Royal zone. Canes win the draw, played back towards the point. Pressured at the point, played towards the middle and broken up by Hireman. Puck comes to center, and Serwaka gets hammered. And the Canes are going to go for the first penalty of the game for a... Well, they're going to call interference on that. They're going to say the puck was just too far out of the way. So the Royals go to the power play. I'm not 100% sure if it's a minute and a half or 2 minute power plays, but Royals get the first power play of the game. We are waiting for the penalty to be put up on the clock. And the main clock is running for some reason. Now that's stopped. So a little bit of confusion on the clock. Apologies, everybody, for the delay. We are still waiting for the penalty to be put up on the clock. The game time has now been readjusted to 8:04, which is where that should have stopped. And the penalty is still not on the board. Now the penalty's up. It is a minute and a half power play. So we are now set to go. Royals on the power play. Canes win the draw towards the corner. Raga the puck off the backboards. That is going to bounce to Picard. Picard holds, tries to step to the middle, gets her stick lifted. Puck comes to the point, held in by Seeley. Picard will pick it up off the half boards. Her centering feed doesn't quite make it to the follow-up, sent behind, and now knocked just clear. And now draw is again to the Kane goalie's glove side. Johnson wins the drawback. Collected by Thomas. Thomas's shot is blocked to the far boards. Canes win the foot race for it and bash it past Tsui. Bible back to collect. She's going to be pressured. Bible racks the puck around to the near side. Fan on the outlet pass. Puck sent to the middle where Tsui will collect. Tsui moves to the far side. She can't get out. She gets knocked into the boards. Royals recollect, send it up the near side. Intercepted coming out. And that is going to do it for the penalty kill for the Canes. But they dump it back into the Royal zone offside. Draw is going to be just in front of the Canes bench. One back by the Canes. Collected by the defense and sent up the near boards. Intercepted by the Royals. Bounced back into the Canes zone where the Canes will collect. Bounced back to center. Collected by the Royals. Bounced back into the Canes zone. And we go back and forth across the Canes blue line. Now trying the far side. Canes play it out to center. Intercepted by Tsui. Tsui bounces it off the boards. Can't get back to it in time. And the shot by the Canes is going to miss the net and go all the way to the near boards. Schumacher battling for it there. She gets hammered into the boards. Puck gets sent behind the Royals net and into the far corner. Collected by the Royals. That will be bounced up, held in. Second effort gets out of the zone. And the Canes have to recollect and get back on side. They do so. Play broken up by Bible, moving back into the Royal zone. Bible gets there first. Her outlet pass is blocked. Bible shoulders the Canes forward into the boards. Puck goes behind the net, and the Royals collect on the far side. Sent up, but not out. Now bounced towards the blue line, held in by the Canes, sent to the middle. Collected in front, and Heller is going to dive on top of the puck and freeze the play. Defensive zone draw for the Royals. This will be to Heller's stick side. Draw one back by the Canes. Shot from the point, blocked by Heller. And the follow-up is cleared out of danger by the defense. Puck played off the near boards. Royals get on top of it. Sawaka charges up the near side. She cuts to the middle of the ice. Puck winds up inner skates. Played towards the blue line, held in by the Royals, but overskated by Seeley, and the Canes get out of the zone. Knocked away at center. Canes get to it first. Bash it ahead to the near side where Bruno will collect. Bruno turns back to the boards, gets her pocket pick. Second effort knocks the puck through, and Sawaka will collect. Sawaka charging up the near side. She gains the Canes zone, moves to the circle. Centering feed is going to go on net, and the goalie is going to scoop it up and hang on. Draw to the Cane goalie's glove side again. Johnson wins the draw to the outside. Picard prevents the outlet pass. Puck bounces back to Johnson. Johnson can't get a centering feed away. Second effort gets it in front. Picard gets it, backhands it, and it goes just wide. Battle on the far boards. Held in by Shin initially, now cleared out, but that was off of a skate. Tsui blocks the dump-in attempt. Puck bounces forward. Tsui breaks things up coming over the blue line. Bounces back to Shin. Shin hammers it around the defender and to the Canes blue line. Canes recollect and play the puck to the near side. That was too far for the forward. Forward is just going to dump it into the Royals zone. Tsui back to collect. She moves behind her own net. She gets her dump pass blocked. Puck winds up on the near side. Sent forward by Picard, Picard moves up the near side, steps to the circle, moves behind the net, stuff attempt blocked, and the goalie jumps on top of the rebound. Draw to the goalie's stick side. Canes win the draw back into the corner. Collected by the defense, turned back up the far side, dumped towards the point where Seeley was away from the line. That will be dumped all the way down. Icing waved off as it was tipped on the way through. Bruno rattles the puck around. That took a hard bounce off the boards. Canes hold the zone initially, and that bounce now to Stray. Stray charges forward. She moves up the middle, passes it. And shot from Thomas is gloved down by the goalie without a rebound. Draw will be to the goalie stick side again. Canes win the draw back into the corner again. Turning back to the far side. This will be lobbed all the way down. And that is not going to go on net, so it is icing on the Canes. That missed the near pipe by just a couple inches. And we will have another offensive zone draw to the goalie stick side again. Johnson to take the draw this time. Canes win the puck back towards their net. Have to race back to get to it. Soroka pressuring there. Puck turned to the outside. Played up the middle of the ice. Collected by the Canes. Now knocked to the outside by Seeley. Bruno races back. She dumps it up the far boards. That is bounced off the boards but not out. Sent to the middle. Blocked in front and now on Soroka's stick. Soroka steps out of the zone. She moves to the near side, shoulders her way through, centers. That is tipped to the backboards by the goalie. Turnaround, bounced off the outside of the net. That goes to Johnson. Johnson sends it on net, and the goalie is going to jump on top of the loose puck. Royals win the draw back. Soroka's turnaround shot bounced up in the air, and the goalie's going to snag it. And we're going to have the draw on the near side this time. Canes win the draw back towards the corner. Pressured by Johnson. She gets shouldered into the boards. The puck is going to squirt to the far side. Sent to the front by Hireman, and that's going to miss everybody and go all the way down. Bible is going to get there first. No, it drifted in on Heller, and Heller's just going to dive on top of it. Whoops, I credited that to the wrong person. That should have been a save over Heller. Draw one back by the Canes to the point. Pass to the high slot. Collected there. Shot blocked by Heller. Puck sent behind the net to the near side. Centering feed blocked. Push behind the net to the far side. Canes still in control. Battling in the corner. Tsui keeps the play behind the goal line. Puck behind the net. Puck comes to the near side. Cleared out of danger by the Royals, and that is tipped out of the zone. Foot race for it. Johnson can't get there in time, but it is held in by Stray. Stray turns, takes a shot. That is blocked by a body. Stray gets to it first, passed back. Picard couldn't get the shot away, and the puck trickles over the blue line and out. Bruno gets the puck at center. Played into the zone on the near side. Picard chases it, but the Canes are going to get there first. Canes turn to the far side. That is picked up by Stray. Stray steps above the goal line, moves to the circle, drops the puck back to the point. Pushed in from the point, collected by Shin. Shin kicks it to herself. Turning, centering feed, bounced in front, collected by Picard. Picard's backhand blocked. Stray prevents the outlet pass, kicked behind. Now played towards the high slot and now out of the zone. There was a variety of shots there, but none of them made it to the net. Bruno rattles the puck around where Picard picks it up. Picard plays it ahead. And the Canes will collect the puck behind their own net. Played to the far side. Broken up, but it took a strange bounce off the boards, and the Canes will pick it up at center and move into the zone. Bruno battling for it there. Canes reverse the puck back into the circle, but it winds up on a black jersey stick. Royals play it ahead. Thomas gets it to Schumacher. Schumacher steps forward. She can't get the shot away. Her shot was blocked by the Canes. Schumacher moves forward, pressuring the outlet pass. Canes move the puck up the near side. Canes move into the zone. Step past Bruno. Cut to the middle of the ice. Shot is over the goal. Follow-up blocked by Heller. Sent to the far side. Bounced off the inboards. Canes get to it first. Played forward, but the Royals get it, and that is going to do it for one. End of one. Score is all tied at 0. Back after the break. That is going to do it for the first intermission. Team switching side. Royals will now be in the black jerseys moving away from us, and the Canes in the white jerseys will be moving towards us. Royals control the opening draw. Bible plays it forward on the far side. Sawaka couldn't quite get to it. Puck gets played back into the Royal zone. Bible can't get it out of the zone on the first attempt. Played forward. That is held in the zone now. Hireman comes back to knock it out to neutral. Stray charging forward. She doesn't get there in time, but breaks up the play. Hireman slows things down, and the puck winds up on Sui's stick. Sui plays it ahead. That's out of reach of Hireman. Canes get to it at center. Played ahead on the near side. Sui pressured from behind. She's going to turn to the outside, play it up behind the ref. That is tipped off the boards, and Hireman can't get it out of the zone. Puck played to the far side, sent on net. Heller blocks it away to the near side. Battle on the near boards. Hireman can't get it out of the zone again, and the puck winds up behind the net. Bible moves into the far corner pressure. She breaks up the centering feed. Puck gets knocked back behind the goal line. Kane centering feed blocked by Stray. Goes to the front, and then tipped into the near corner. Hireman chips it up the boards, held in by the Canes at the point. Shot from distance, blocked by Heller. Kicked forward. Heller sticked the second one away. And the puck is cleared to the near corner by the Royals defense. Held behind the goal line by Hireman. Sent behind the net where Tsui will get to it first. She moves to the far side. Plays the puck up to Sawaka. Sawaka plays it past the defender and out, but the Canes break it up at center. Canes recollect at neutral, play it forward on the near side. Bible sends it back into the neutral zone. Stray fans on a lead pass, and the puck gets knocked back into the Royals' end. Tsui collects, moves behind her net to the near side, played forward to Hireman. Hireman shovels it out of the zone. Canes immediately dump it back in. Bible goes into the far corner to collect. She doesn't get there in time. Canes knock it back deep. Centering feed comes in front. Shot blocked by Heller in front. Play still in the zone. Dumped up the boards. Canes collect behind the net, play it back into the far corner. Tipped a little out of the way, and Sawaka's going to get on the receiving end of that. She overskates. Bible comes over to help. It's in Bible skates, knocked back deep. Canes pick it back up. Turn to the circle, shoveled towards the middle. Tipped on net. Heller got a hold of one, and the follow-up is sent wide. Played around to the near side. Canes collect at the point. Shot from distance, blocked in front, doesn't make it on net. Played into the corner. Bible gets knocked off the play. That goes in on net, and Heller is going to dive on top of the puck and freeze the play. Royals get a much-needed change here. Draw one back by the Canes. This is going to be held in at the point, dumped up the near side. Played behind the net, broken up by Seeley. Seeley hammers it up the far boards to Schumacher. Schumacher hammers it out of the zone. Thomas racing over to get to it. She doesn't get there in time, goes back into the zone where Bruno will collect. Bruno's shot, well, that bounced off of a leg, and it's going to go in on the Canes goalie, who's just going to freeze the play. That technically counts as a shot. I may have given that to the wrong person. Draw one to the boards by the Royals. Dumped behind the Canes net. Canes are going to get there first in the near corner. Played up the boards. That took a bounce. Now played out of the zone. Play broken up by Schumacher. Now sent to the far side. Bruno is going to race over to get to it. Bruno overskates. Picked up by the Canes. Centering feed comes in front. And then shot over Heller. Whose defense kind of laid an egg in front of her. So the Canes now up 1-0. Puck played forward by Picard. That is going to be sent back out of the zone. Bible tips it around the defender and into the Canes end. Canes collect it. That outlet pass is blocked. It's going to go behind the net. Picard gets to it, sends it to the front. Shin tries to get it on net. She's going to chase it down on the far side. Puck comes to the high slot. Sui can't get there in time. This is going to be dumped all the way down, and that is going to go on net. Played back up the middle by Heller. Picard couldn't hang on to it. Puck sent forward, bounced off a skate. Played into the feet of Picard, and Picard will collect and move into the Cane zone. Shot from distance, blocked down by the goalie, who hangs on to it. Draw to the goalie's glove side, won by the Royals. Bruno steps, shot is off the backside of one of the Canes players. Played up the boards. Canes are going to get there first and dump it down. That is past Bruno, and it is going to die before it can get to icing. Bruno plays off the boards, loses the puck. Centering feed comes in front, cleared out by the Royals, and this will bounce out of the zone down to the Canes end. Not enough for icing. Held in, not held in the zone. I thought that was still in the zone, but the ref has a better angle than I do. Draw will be on the near dot outside of the Canes end. Knocked into the zone by the Royals. Canes dump it ahead. That is going to go for an icing. So the draw will be to the goalie's glove side. Won by the Canes, back into the corner, rattled around to the near side. Broken up coming out of the zone, but it bounces to a Cane stick. Sui slows things down coming into the Royal zone. Gives Bible a chance to come over and help out. Canes try to send to the puck and makes it to the slot. Collected in front, sticked away by Heller. Play still in the slot, now to the high slot, broken up by Thomas. Thomas shovels it ahead, and that gets through. Tipped on the way out, so no icing on the play. Stray charging down. Canes get there first and rattle the puck to the near boards. Played forward up the middle. Now moving into the Royal zone. Broken up in the middle where Picard will collect. Picard turns to the outside, moves the puck out of the zone. Collected by the Canes at neutral. That is given away to Stray. Stray plays it forward to Shin. Shin can't quite reach it, but she tips it further into the Canes zone where the Canes will collect. Canes pressured coming behind the net. Puck sent up to the half boards on the far side. Held in at the point by Bruno. Knocked back to the inboards. Collected. Shin's shot doesn't make it through the defender. Collected behind the net. Played towards the front. Now moved behind the net. Shot did not make it to the front of the goal. This will be dumped up the middle of the ice and broken up by the Royals at the blue line. Bruno plays it up the far side. That's tipped forward by Picard, but she can't hang on to it. Puck played across to the near side. Seeley shovels the puck ahead. Shin collects, moves into the zone, drops the puck to the middle. Shot from the middle is going to miss wide. Puck played around to the near side. Seeley steps in, holds the zone, recollects, shovels it towards the front. That is blocked by the goalie. And played down where Bruno will collect. And the Canes came over the board offside. So this is, I think, going to be all the way down in the Canes end. Yep. Draw in the Canes zone to the goalie's stick side. Controlled by the Royals, played to the middle, collected by Bible. Bible sends it up into the far corner. Serwak can't quite get there in time. Body's falling down in the corner. Puck held behind the goal. Turned to the near side. Stuff attempt is blocked by the goalie. That was Stray on the shot. Draw to the goalie stick side. One to the outside by the Royals, sent back to the dot. Collected by the Royals, sent to the middle, but the Canes are there in the high slot to intercept. Canes move forward. Dumped into the zone. Sui's going to collect it off the inboards. She sends it back up to Hireman on the near side. Hireman misses. Canes hold the zone. Played towards the middle. Sui blocks it to the inboards. Sent to the side of the net. Now bounced past the defender off the inboards where Serwaka will collect. Serwaka moves up the far side. She steps past one. Cuts to the middle of the ice now, back to the outside. Serwaka gets hammered into the boards and loses the puck there. Played ahead, collected by, can't see the number there. Held in the zone, dumped into the near corner. Centering feed blocked up in the air, bounced and held in at the blue line by Bible. Bible sends it to Serwaka on the far boards. Serwaka takes a shot that is sticked aside by the goalie. Play comes into the circle, trickles to the middle. Canes jump on it, sent to the near side. Sui holds the zone. Her pass is blocked by a skate. Canes get some bodies over there to help out. Puck pops free and then gets hammered back into the zone. Canes pick it up, play it back out, not out of the zone yet. Now out to neutral. Canes move to the Royals' end. Pressured by Bible. Played up the near side. Collected by the Canes in this near corner. Blocked to the boards by Johnson. Bible tips it ahead. Hireman can't get to the receiving end of that. Puck bounces to the far circle. Centering feed blocked. Dumped to the inboards by the Canes. Bible sends it back up the far side. Slowed down by the Canes in the corner. And now picked up by Serwaka. Serwaka can't get the puck out of the zone. Bible recollects off the half boards. Steps to the puck. Plays it past the defenders out of the zone. And the Canes will recollect at the blue line. Played across to the near side. Played away from Hireman. Canes move to the middle of the ice, now stepping into the zone on the far side. Bible keeps the play wide. Blocked to the outside by Johnson before it could get to the net. Play in the far corner, shoved up the boards. That's going to go all the way to the blue line. Dumped back up the far boards. Johnson gets there first, chips it over the defender. Held in at the blue line, fan on the outlet attempt, and Bible will collect in the corner. She plays it back up the far boards to Johnson. Johnson moves the puck to Serwaka. Serwaka drops the puck to Johnson. Johnson back to Serwaka, and a little miscommunication there. Now dumped into the Canes zone, and the Royals go for a change. Canes play the puck to the near side. Bruno gets there first. Now played ahead. Bruno breaks the play up again, and it will wind up on Schumacher's stick. Schumacher moves to the far side. She gets knocked off the play. She charges in, breaks up the dump pass, and now sent up the middle, intercepted by the Canes in their own zone. That lead pass is blocked. Tipped forward, it winds up on Stray's stick. Stray plays it into the zone, but Thomas was out of position to chase. Puck played up to the blue line, held in by Seeley. Seeley gets shoved into the boards. Puck sent into the corner. Battle on the near boards. Puck comes free to the Canes sticks and moving behind the net. Canes move to the far side. Play the puck ahead, and that will be collected by Bruno at center. Bruno dumps it up the far side. Collected by the Canes in the far corner in their own zone. Outlet pass blocked by Schumacher. She falls on top of it. No, she doesn't fall on top of it. She gets the puck deep into the corner. Played now to the point. Bruno collects. She dumps it in, but the Royals were still offside on the play. And they're going to call that intentional offsides and move it all the way down into the Royals' end. Canes win the drawback. Shot is tipped up by Heller over her own shoulder, and it is now a 2-0 game. .454 left in the second period. Draw controlled by the Royals, given away at the blue line. Kane stepped back in the zone, stolen by Picard. Picard moves up the far side, racing into the zone, trying to get around the defense. Picard slams on the brakes in the corner, drops the puck back to Bible at the point. Bible steps in, can't get the puck forward. Now she gets the puck to Picard. Picard floats it forward. That is not on net. It was aiming for a tip in front, but couldn't quite make it. Sui blocks the initial lead pass. Johnson gets away with a little bit of a slash. Play now knocked by Picard towards the blue line. Held in the zone initially, now played out to center. held out of the zone by the Royals. Played back in, and Shin turns the puck back to neutral. Canes dump the puck to the near side. That bounces over Tsui's stick and goes behind the goal. Tsui turns back to the near side. She gets pressured by two Canes jerseys. Canes collect, send it to the near side. And that is chipped over Heller's leg and in. Royals win the draw to the near side. Seeley races over, knocks it ahead. Hireman can't get a hold of it. Puck gets knocked back into the zone, and the Canes are offside. Canes control the draw. Played forward on the far side, broken up by Bruno. Bruno rattles that ahead. Ref says that was tipped, so no icing on the play. Canes collect behind their own net, played towards the front, shot from distance, blocked down in front, doesn't make it to the net. Bouncing puck is going to go over the blue line and out. Bruno collects at neutral. She plays the puck up the far side. Too far for the Royals to get to. Canes will collect in the far circle in their own zone. Canes move up the ice on the far side, step into the zone. Bruno breaks up the play. She plays it through. That is through Serwaka, who didn't know where the puck was. Played back ahead on the near side, and that gets through everybody and into the Royals end. Seeley's outlet pass gets blocked. Canes shot from distance, blocked by Heller in front. Royals exit the zone. Stray loses the puck at the blue line. Dumped ahead. And the play was offside at the blue line. Just a delayed whistle from the refs. Scrum off the draw. Schumacher bashes the puck to the far boards. She goes and recollects, dumps the puck in. Slowed down by the Canes in front of their net. Played to the near side. Held in by the Royals. Sent all the way across. That's going to miss everybody and bounce off the far boards. Schumacher breaks the play up. It's in the skates, held in the zone. Royals recollect. Shot is going to go over the goal and bounce into the near corner. Canes collect there. Play the puck up the middle. That is broken up by somebody in front. And now played out of the zone on the near side. Bible recollects. She tries to turn to the outside. Still with the puck. Bible's going to move behind her own net. Puck now gets lobbed up. That is held in at the blue line. Shot from distance, misses the net to the near side. Puck sent across, collected by the Canes. Backhand does not go on net. And now collected by Bible. Bible fans on the first outlet attempt. Now sent up. Schumacher hammers the puck out to neutral through the defender. Puck played to the near side. Canes turn back into the Royal zone. Broken up by Tsui. Tsui prevents the dump-in attempt. Johnson's going to collect. She launches the puck around behind the net. Schumacher hammers it up and off a body out. Canes collect at center. Thomas forward to pressure. She pokes the puck through. And somehow that play was offside. Draw on the near dot outside of the Canes end. Controlled by the Royals, played up the near side. That's too hot for Shin to handle. Puck goes all the way to the end boards. Rattled up the far side, tipped off the boards by Seeley. Canes collect. Move up the near side. Seeley charges over and breaks up the play. Bruno sweeps the puck behind to the near side. Centering feed goes to the high slot. Broken up by the Royals. Seeley gets bumped on the way through and gets the call. Sorry, I didn't have the camera pointed quite in the right direction. Seeley's going to get the tripping call, and the Royals will get another power play. 58.7 seconds left in the second. Minute 30 power play for the Royals. Draw will be to the King goalie's stick side to start the power play. Draw controlled by the Royals. Seeley steps forward, takes a shot from distance, blocked in front. Seeley sends it forward another time. Play loose in the middle. Bouncing puck collected by Seeley at the blue line. She collects, takes a shot, and that is going to be smothered by the goalie, who does not give up a rebound. Draw one to the outside. Picard gets her pocket pick. Puck bounces to Seeley. Seeley takes a shot from distance. That is blocked by the goalie. Puck gets cleared up the far side where Bruno will collect at center. Bruno plays it back ahead. Picard charges in. She's not going to get there in time. Play sent up the near side. Blocked by Seeley. Seeley steps up the boards. Plays it to the inboards. Collected by Soroka. Soroka plays it to the front. That is tipped away from Picard, who was waiting in front. Bruno collects at center. Bruno plays it up the far side. That is slowed down by the Canes. Played back to the point. Bruno steps forward, holds the zone, kicks the puck ahead, collected by Soroka. Soroka steps to the circle, turnaround shot, goes on net, and the goalie scoops it up. Draw one into the corner. And Johnson got dumped trying to get to it, but no call from the refs at the buzzer. That's going to do it for two. End of two, it is 3-0 to the Canes. That's going to do it for the final intermission. Third period, teams back to the original side. Canes in white will be moving away from the camera, and the Royals in black will be moving towards the camera. There is a few seconds left in the power play. Canes win the drawback. Turn in their own zone. Outlet pass blocked by Picard. Picard charges over, tries to get the puck to Soroka. Soroka hammers it on net, and the goalie dives on top of the rebound before Soroka could get another crack at it. Draw will be to the goalie's stick side. Knocked forward, collected in the point, shot from distance, doesn't make it through. Soroka drops the puck back to the point, collected at the point, tipped in front. Soroka gets to it behind the net. She gets hauled down, and that is going to extend the power play for the Royals. So we will have 4 seconds of 5-on-3. So really just an extended regular power play. Draw controlled by the Royals. Picard plays the puck back to Sealy. Sealy plays it across. That is collected by Bruno. Bruno takes a shot from distance, and that is scooped up by the goalie, who hangs on. Draw will be on the near dot this time. Draw won by the Canes back into the corner. Canes turn it back to the near side. Played towards the middle, broken up in the middle by Sealy. Now knocked out of the zone. Dumped forward by Bruno. That is blocked down. Played back out to neutral. Royals recollect. Get onside. Picard steps into the zone. She tries to play the puck off the boards. Has to recollect. Centers. That's going to miss everybody. Go all the way to the far side. Sealy steps forward. Moves behind the goal line. Moves to the near side. Plays it to the front. That is blocked. And Sealy doesn't get another crack at it. And that bounces over Bruno's stick and out of the zone. Chipped ahead. And the Royals are offside. The first power play is over, so it is again back to a 5-on-4. Draw one to the outside, tipped back by the Canes. Dumped ahead, that took a bounce off the dasher. Canes are going to get to it in the Royal zone. Bible collects, plays it off the boards. That took a very soft bounce, now played forward. Intercepted by the Canes. Now knocked out to neutral by the Royals. Canes dump it back into the Royal zone on the far side. Played up the far side, tipped forward, and that's going to bounce into the Canes bench. Canes play the puck ahead. Collected by Bible. Bible plays it forward. That's just out of reach, but tipped ahead by Johnson. Johnson's going to get to it first. Her centering feed is blocked. Turnaround backhand centering feed does not go. Canes skate out of the zone on the near side. Played into the Royal zone. That is going to be dumped all the way behind. Played to the front. Collected by the Canes in front. Shot from distance. Missed the net. Played into the corner. Canes send it to the middle. Not touched by any black jerseys. It comes to the high slot. Broken up near the goal. Played up, not out of the zone. Canes turn it back forward. Puck bounced to the far side. I don't know if Heller got a piece of that or not. Moved behind the net. Now played up the near boards. That is out of reach of Schumacher. Now moving forward. Thomas sends that on net, and it is sticked aside by the goalie. Puck moved back behind the net. Power play is over. Sent to the middle, intercepted. Picard picks the puck up. She loses it briefly, now recollects. Can't hang on to it. Puck bounced up in the air. Sealy blocks it, blocks the initial outlet, but it bounces to a Cane stick, and the Canes will clear the zone. Cross-ice pass went over the Cane stick, and the outlet pass is chipped into the Royals bench off of the Canes. That was touched by the Canes last, so it should actually be outside of the zone, but is what it is. Draw to Heller's stick side. Tied up off the draw. And the Royals will now collect. Shin skates up the ice, cuts back to the outside. Shin tries to get through. She gets around, moves in, shot, misses the net to the near side. Play held in the zone. Picard gets through it. That is sticked dangerously across the blue paint by the Canes defense. Shin prevents the first outlet. Stray prevents the second. Stray turns with it, gets her pocket pick. Puck bounces to the near side, held in the zone by Picard. Now played out to neutral by the Canes. Canes move up the near side of the ice into the Royal zone. Cut past Bruno, stepping to the middle. Play broken up, trying to get to the slot. Bruno takes a whack at the player. Puck comes up the near side. Picard sends it up, but not out. Shot from the point. Does not make it on net. It goes all the way to the far corner. Sealy shovels it ahead. Play in front of the Royals bench. Two aside there. Sealy sends it ahead, and now it's a foot race. Shin's charging forward. She chips it ahead. She recollects. She's getting chased from behind. Backhands it. It is blocked by the goalie. And the puck will be played to the near point and out to neutral. Royals get back on side. Puck knocked back out to neutral. Now dumped up the near side. Pass blocked. Dumped back to neutral. Chipped in. And the Royals were offside on the play. .10:31 remaining. Draw will be on the near dot just outside of the Kane zone. King goalie has a little equipment malfunction, so just a minor delay here. And we are good to go. Canes win the drawback. Hammered up the boards. That's going to miss everybody and go for an icing. Draw on the near dot to the goalie's glove side. Controlled by the Canes into the corner. Hammered up the boards. That took a weird bounce off the dasher and is played out. Canes charge up the far side of the ice into the Royal zone. And shoveled on net. Heller blocks and then has to block the rebound. Draw to Heller's stick side. Oh, no. The Kane goalie still has the equipment malfunction. She's trying to fix it real quick. All right, hopefully that was a slightly more permanent fix. Draw one to the middle, shot from distance. Doesn't make it to the net and will be scooped up by Soraka. Soraka hammers the puck out to neutral. Collected by the Canes at the blue line, played back up the near side. Soraka intercepts. She gets her pocket pick coming over the line. Outlet pass blocked, but winds up on a Cane stick. Soraka gets knocked down away from the play. And now the Canes charge into the Royals end. Played to the middle, collected in the slot, shot. Doesn't make it through. And then is cleared away by the defenders. Puck held in at the near point by the Canes. Centering feed collected and blocked by Sealy. Puck is moved across to the far corner. Canes with the stick lift prevent an outlet pass. Puck played behind the net. Collected by Bruno. Bruno lobs it up the near side. Again held in at the point. Bruno plays the puck to Soraka. Soraka plays it to Hireman, but Hireman couldn't quite reach it. Hireman skates over, dumps the puck into the Canes end. Bruno forward to pressure. Puck played away from her up the far side. Now hammered out of the zone. Thomas is going to have to race back to get to this. And she will. Thomas plays the puck up the far side boards. Collected by the Canes. Coming off the bench. Played ahead. Intercepted. Moving into the Canes zone. Sealy still with the puck. She holds in the corner. Loses the puck there. Played up the far boards. Dropped back to the point where it is held in by Johnson. Johnson takes a shot off of her teammate. Moved to the near side. That is collected by Bible. Bible's shot blocked in front. Follow-up. Hammered by... Let's see. There was a shot by Bible and then a shot by Schumacher. Puck still in the zone. Played to the middle of the ice and then hammered past Bible. That is going to go for an icing. Icing draw will be on the near dot to the goalie's glove side. Tie up off the draw. Puck still there. Players trying to get to it. Canes get a stick on it first. Play it to Bible at the point. Bible plays the puck forward to Picard. Picard sends it to the middle. That is hammered on net by Stray. Play sent to the front. Picard takes a shot. That is under the goalie. And the goalie keeps the puck out of the net. Draw to the goalie's glove side. Bounce to the boards. Canes get to it first. Play it through Bible. No icing on the play. Tsui's going to get there in time. Tsui collects. Her lead pass is blocked. She plays the puck forward to Picard. Picard goes back and now moves up the near side. Picard gets her pocket picked. Second ever gets the puck out of the zone, but can't get it over to Shen. Shen gets the puck played away from her up the far boards. Icing waved off. Tsui will collect in the corner. Tsui gets knocked down behind the net. Ref puts his arm up in the air. And the Royals are going to get another power play. They called a cross-check on that. I didn't see a cross-check, but I am on the wrong side of the ice to see it. Draw is going to be to the goalie's stick side this time. Stray wins the draw to the outside, collected by Picard. Picard drops the puck to Sealy. Sealy has a shot float just wide to the near side. Play from the near boards. Stray trying to get it off the boards. Now collected by Soroka. Soroka moves to the front, gets knocked off her stick by the goalie. Puck bounced to the high slot, knocked forward by Sealy, and then knocked away. Sealy's going to get to the puck, moving into the far circle. Her centering feed blocked into the corner. Sealy moves the puck to Soroka. Soroka collects, centers in front, blocked away from Picard by the defense, and the Canes will float the puck out of the zone at the far point. Stray drops the puck back. Sealy turns to the near side, plays the puck to Soroka. Soroka charges into the zone, moves. Her centering feed is in the skates, blocked back to the boards by the Canes. Canes skated out of the zone. Bruno over to pressure. She breaks the play up coming over the blue line, but the puck is still in the Royals' end. To a side on the boards. Now the puck will bounce free. It goes to Schumacher. Schumacher gets into the zone, but then gets her pocket picked. Canes turn it up. That is broken up by by Soroka. Now played to Schumacher. Schumacher steps in, takes a shot, and that just misses the net. Played back to the point. Floated in by Tsui. It bounces towards the middle. Schumacher can't get her stick on it. Canes just got in the way. Bible holds the zone, dumps it up the middle, tipped in front. Pushed on net by Johnson. And the goalie covers. Draw to the goalie stick side. Power play is over. Draw one to the outside, tied up on the boards. Kicked forward. Bounce back up the far boards, turn towards the middle. That's going to come to the near side. Schumacher's going to get there first. Schu pushes it behind the goal line. Bounce to the far side. Canes turn it back to the near boards. Schu steps up, blocks the outlet pass. It's going to bounce behind her. And then played out of the zone. Bible slows things down coming over the blue line. Royals get back on side. Dump it into the far corner. Johnson forward to pressure. Puck played to the near side away from her. Schu steps up, hammers the Canes player into the boards. Puck comes free, sent to the line where Bible holds. Bible sends it ahead. That is kicked aside by the defense. And now the Canes race up the ice. 3-on-2 developing. Tsui breaks up the play, and Bible gets on the receiving end of it. She will play it into the corner where Thomas will collect. Thomas plays it ahead. That is held in at the blue line by the Canes. Shot doesn't make it to the net. Played up, stick lift by the Royals. Gets the puck out to center. Canes play the puck back into the Royal zone. Drop back to the blue line, broken up, and now Picard comes charging up the ice. One-on-one into the zone. Picard tries to get around, moves to the front, and the puck is sticked away by the goalie. Stray gets there first, trying to get it to the front. Puck is behind the net. Played up the far side. That's bounced off the boards. Picard gets a stick on it, plays it back deep. It goes off the back of the cage, collected by the Canes. Canes play it up the near side, and that is past Bruno. And they're going to say she touched it anyway. The puck goes all the way down. Royals charge back, play the puck up the near side. Picard plays it away from pressure, but can't get to the puck. And now dumped into the Royal zone. Sealy plays the puck up the far boards. That's pushed past one defender by Shen. Now played out to neutral. Royals send it ahead. That's tipped and then immediately hammered down by the Canes. That should be an icing. And it is. Draw to the goalie stick side in the offensive zone for the Royals. Scrum off the draw, now played to the near side. Bible can't get there in time. Puck played out to neutral. Bible turns it back to the near boards. She gets the puck knocked away from her deep into her own zone. Sui back to get it. She wraps the puck hard around. Collected on the near boards by the Canes. Shot from distance is going to miss way wide to the near side. Canes drop the puck back to the point, and that gets through the defender and out. And now charging down. It's a foot race for it. Knocked ahead by Sawaka. Sawaka gets there. She pushes that. That goes on net instead of to Hireman, and the goalie is going to cover. Draw to the goalie's glove side. One towards the middle. Schumacher couldn't get her stick on it. Puck bounced away from her, and the Canes will now collect and skate out of the zone. Canes move into the Royal zone. Drop the puck to the boards. Collected by the defender, sent back up the far side. Canes player blew a tire on the play. Touched by the Royals first, so no hand pass. Battle on the far boards. Held in the zone. Dumped deeper, now played back to the boards. Poked forward, and now out of the zone. Canes drop it back to their defender at the blue line. Lobbed up the middle of the ice. That bounced to the Royals. Move to the near side. By on goal, where the goalie will freeze the play. I think Picard got that one, but it could have been Shin. I apologize for any technical difficulties. There's no Wi-Fi here. I showed the stream was down briefly there. Shin picks the puck up off the boards. Her centering feet doesn't go. Sent behind the net to Johnson. Johnson moves it to the front, trying to get it through. Follow-up shot. It's loose and kept out of the goal and now in. Royals break up the shutout. That is going to be Picard. And I'm going to give the assist to Shin. So the Royals on the scoreboard on the scramble play in front. It is now 3-1 with 1:39 remaining. Draw controlled by the Canes. Played to the near side. Tipped into the zone by Picard. Picard charges forward. Pressuring the play. Canes turn back to the near side. Played to the point. Held in. Shot from Bruno is going to be scooped up by the goalie, who hangs on. Draw will be to the goalie's glove side. Royals have pulled the goalie for the extra attacker with, about a minute left to play. I can't see the scoreboard from here. Play, one to the outside by the Royals. Canes get a stick on it. Still on the boards. Outlet pass is blocked. Play still in the bodies. It's under Stray. Now played into the corner where Sawaka will collect. Sawaka moves behind the net, centering feed, comes in front, knocked towards the net by Schumacher, but she can't get to it, and now played out of the zone. That is not going to make it. Bruno is going to collect before it can get to the goal. Played up the near side, knocked away by the Canes, now collected by Srey. Srey floats it into the zone, collected, dumped out, no, not out, held in initially, now still in the zone, blocked forward by Schumacher. Schumacher can't get to it in time, dumped down, and that is going to miss the net and be icing on the Canes. 37.3 seconds left in the game. Draw will be to the goalie's glove side, and the Royals have called a timeout. So back in just a moment. Timeout is over. Royals with an empty net. 6 attackers on. Draw to the King goalie's glove side. Tied up off the draw. Puck comes to the outside. Picard gets to it. Dropped to the point. Collected by Bruno. It is shot in and gloved by the goalie, who hangs on. We will do that again from the same spot. 29.2 seconds remaining. Draw one back to the point. Collected by Bruno. Bruno's shot bounced in front. Dropped back by Schumacher. Puck goes beside the net to the near side. Played to the near side. Trying to get it to the front. Hammered towards the point. Bruno blows a tire. Now dumps it back up the boards. 7 seconds remaining. Collected by Sawaka. Sawaka centering feed. Bounced up in the air. Chipped towards the net. Schumacher gets tied up. And that is going to do it. Final score of this one is going to be 3-1 to the Canes. We'll get the handshake line and see everybody for tomorrow's games.